A major controversy is unfolding ahead of the 2026 World Cup. Will the Iranian national team participate or not? For now, that question remains unanswered. Iran's Minister of Sport, Ahmad Danyamali, recently stated that the country is still requesting FIFA to move its matches from the United States to Mexico. The reason behind this request is security concerns. Iran believes that playing in the United States could be risky due to the current political situation. According to the official schedule, Iran is supposed to play all of its group stage matches on American soil. They are set to face New Zealand and Belgium in Los Angeles and Egypt in Seattle. However, FIFA has not yet responded to this request. If the matches are not relocated and proper security guarantees are not provided, Iran may withdraw from the World Cup. This raises another big question. Who will replace Iran if they pull out? Some reports suggest that Italy could have a small chance of making a surprise return. The team has missed the last 3 World Cups, but remains one of the highest-ranked sides among those who failed to qualify. However, the most realistic option is the United Arab Emirates. FIFA usually maintains continental balance, meaning an Asian team would likely replace another Asian team. In conclusion, Iran has not officially withdrawn yet. Everything now depends on FIFA's decision and whether security guarantees can be ensured. A big decision is coming. Will Iran play or not? This situation could become one of the biggest storylines ahead of the 2026 World Cup. A major decision is about to be officially announced. Carlo Ancelotti is set to continue as Brazil's head coach until the 2030 World Cup. The Brazilian Football Confederation has already finalized all the details of the new contract, and now they're just waiting for Ancelotti's signature. According to reports, the official announcement could come at any moment. This new deal will extend his current contract, which was originally set to expire next year, securing his future with the Selección for another 4 years. Interestingly, everything has already been agreed between both sides. Ancelotti has given his verbal approval, and his lawyers are simply reviewing the final documents before signing. In modern football, this step is considered a formality. The Italian manager also held key meetings with officials from the Brazilian Football Confederation in the United States, confirming his commitment to the project ahead of the upcoming World Cup cycle. One of the biggest highlights of this deal is the salary. Ancelotti will continue to earn around 10 million euros per year, making him the highest-paid coach in the history of the Brazilian national team. Not only that, but the coaching staff will also receive salary increases. This was one of Ancelotti's conditions for renewing his contract, ensuring stability and quality within his team. Due to legal regulations, the contract is structured in 2 parts. An initial 2-year deal with an automatic extension for another 2 years, keeping him in charge until 2030. The contract is expected to be signed digitally, as Ancelotti is currently in Canada with his family. In conclusion, this is a bold and strategic move by Brazil. Keeping one of the most experienced and successful managers in football could be a key factor in their quest for World Cup glory. Now all eyes are on the official announcement, but one thing is clear: Ancelotti's journey with Brazil is far from over. Joao Cancelo has finally broken his silence, but he's not giving away anything about his future at Barcelona. The Portuguese defender, currently on loan from Al-Hilal, is once again at the center of transfer discussions. Reports suggest that Barcelona want to keep him, and even new manager Hansi Flick sees him as an important part of the squad. However, Cancelo himself is staying calm and focused. Speaking ahead of the Champions League clash against Atletico Madrid, he made it clear that his priority is not his future, but winning trophies with Barcelona. "Anything can happen in football," Cancelo said. "Right now, I just want to help Barca win La Liga and stay competitive."
Despite interest from Barcelona, his situation is complicated. He is still under contract with Al-Hilal, and financial issues could make a permanent deal difficult. But Cancelo also made one thing clear. In football, everything can change in an instant. Beyond his future, Cancelo also revealed something very interesting about the tactical changes at Barcelona. He compared current coach Hansi Flick with former manager Xavi, highlighting a major difference in playing style. According to Cancelo, Flick has introduced a more aggressive, high-pressing system, often described as the German style. This approach focuses on constant pressure, quick reactions, and taking risks to control the game. In contrast, Xavi's system was more controlled and positional. Cancelo showed respect to both coaches, saying Flick is not better or worse, just different, with more experience. As Barcelona prepares for a crucial Champions League battle against Atletico Madrid, Cancelo knows the challenge ahead won't be easy. He described Atletico as a tough and aggressive team, especially dangerous when playing at home. For Barcelona, the goal is clear: secure a strong result in the first leg and take control of the tie. In the end, Cancelo's future remains uncertain, but his focus is clear. Winning comes first. Everything else can wait.
The future of Rodri has finally become clear, and it's big news for Manchester City fans. For months, there have been strong rumors linking the Spanish midfielder with a move to Real Madrid. But now, new details have emerged, and they change everything. According to top journalist Fabrizio Romano, Manchester City have already made their move. The club has offered Rodri a new long-term contract, even though his current deal runs until 2027. City are determined to keep their midfield leader. In fact, they are so confident that they believe Rodri will eventually accept the offer. But here's the twist. The final decision is still in Rodri's hands. The 29-year-old is carefully thinking about his future. He is considering not only football, but also personal factors like his family and the possibility of returning to Spain one day. And yes, Real Madrid are watching closely. The Spanish giants see Rodri as a perfect addition to their midfield. However, they are not willing to pay a huge transfer fee to sign him this summer. On the other side, Manchester City have made their position very clear. They will not sell Rodri for a cheap price. Even if he refuses to extend his contract, City would rather keep him until 2027 than let him leave for a low fee. That means one thing: Rodri will stay at Manchester City next season, no matter what. A move to Real Madrid? It's not impossible, but it will have to wait, either for a reasonable transfer fee in the future or potentially as a free agent in 2027. Rodri himself has already hinted that a return to Spain could happen one day, but for now his focus remains on Manchester City. In conclusion, the situation is clear. No transfer this summer. Rodri stays, Real Madrid waits, and the final decision is still yet to come. Good news for Al-Ahli Jeddah fans. Tension eases over a key injury. Brazilian defender Roger Ibanez, who was forced off in the previous match against Damak due to hamstring pain, has been cleared of a serious injury. Medical tests confirm no hamstring tear, a huge relief for coach Matthias Jaissle and the team. Ibanez's participation in the upcoming match against Al-Ahli will now depend on Jaissle's final decision, but the Brazilian is expected to be fit and ready. The match, brought forward from round 29 of the Saudi Roshan League, takes place Wednesday at Sport City Stadium in Al-Majmaha. Currently sitting third in the league with 65 points, Al-Ahli are chasing leaders Al Nassr and are determined to keep their title hopes alive. With Ibanez back in training, Jaissle's squad will have a major boost as they prepare for this crucial clash. Fans can now breathe a sigh of relief. Al-Ahli's defense looks set to stay strong.